Hey G-Nets! So today we're going to do an activity that deals with DNA and chromosomes in genes. So DNA is a molecule that holds genetic instruction that determines the characteristics of all living things. So this pipe cleaner and this pipe cleaner are going to be two different strands of the one strand of DNA. So this is going to be a backbone and this is going to be a backbone. These backbones are made up of sugars that are in the body. And then we have 4 different colored beads that are going to be our bases. So on one backbone of DNA, there are 4 different bases that it can have. And the order that the bases go in determine different traits in a person. So you might have different letters. The different letters are T, C, G, and A. So you might have T, C, G, and A in that order, or you might have T, C, A, G, or something like that. And the order that they're put in makes up the different parts of you. So a trait is like your eye color, or your hair color, or your skin tone, or something like that. And the way that these are made up determines all of those. So there is a lot of DNA in your body. So for this is just going to be one little tiny part of a gene. A gene is a big strand of DNA. So this is going to be about 1/4 of the strand of DNA in your body, or 1/4 of a strand of the gene in your body. So this particular gene that we're going to work with today is going to determine eye color. So it determines if a person's eyes are brown or blue. So if you were thinking in terms of like what DNA does versus like what a gene does, DNA would be like the storage unit for the different genes. So if you were like opening up someone's DNA storage unit and you saw like they had like cat magazines and like cat carriers and stuff, you might think like they're an old cat lady, and that's their trait, is that they're an old cat lady. That's one trait that they can have. And this is just a piece of that segment of DNA that's determining that they're an old cat lady. But today, ours is going to be determining the eye color, like I said before. So, as you can see on the screen, the DNA is coiled around a little thing called a histone. And then those histones go deeper and deeper and coil up and up and up and up to add all that DNA into a chromosome. And then on here on the screen, you can see that there's 2 different sides. So there's 2 chromosomes that come together and meet at the little blue thing called a centromere. So you have, in your body, you have 46 chromosomes, and that's 23 pairs. So you have 23 pairs of chromosomes in your body, and those are made up of genes, which are made up of DNA. So you have a lot of them, a lot of DNA in your body. All of these are found in cells, as you can see here. So all of the different things are found in your cells. When you are not even big enough to like have eyes or like hair or anything yet, that's when the cells are dividing and breaking apart all the different pieces of DNA and multiplying it and multiplying it and multiplying it until you're a whole person and you have your eyes and your hair and your fingernails and your crazy cat lady magazines. So, like I said earlier, one chromosome holds a lot of genes. So we're going to move on so that you guys can see the DNA that we are going to be working with. So you can choose the guy or the girl DNA. They're the exact same strands. They look the exact same. Their coding is. And then we're going to go through and look at our different colors. So I have blue, yellow, green, and it's supposed to be red, but I have pink today for the purposes of this activity. The red is going to be our T, or our thymine base. Our blue is going to be our C, or our cytosine base. Our G is going to be yellow, or our guanine base. And then our A is going to be green, or our adenine base. And then we're going to take one of our pipe cleaners and put this strand onto our pipe cleaner. So what I'm going to do is take 2 pipe cleaners and just twist the ends together to start. Then once I do that, I'm going to take one pipe cleaner and do the sequence. So it says T is first and T is red, so I'm going to take a pink bead, put it on there, and then C, which is blue, so take a blue bead and put it on there, and then another T, so red, and then just keep going until you have all of them done. So I'm going to go ahead and speed through this real quick and do all of these. I will probably just speed up the video. Green. Alright, so I have my one strand of my one side of DNA done, and then what we're going to do for the other side is find the matching bases that match these. So each of these different bases has one base that will match it. So here is the code for which base matches which on here. So what you're going to do is look at it here, find your different bases, so you have T, C, T, G, A right here, and then you're going to match it up. So let's say T matches with A, so you would get a green and match it with the T and put it on there, and then C matches with G, so you will take your yellow and put it on there, and so on and so forth, and you'll go all the way until they're finished. And then once you're done, you will just tie them together, tie them around your wrist, and then you have a DNA bracelet that makes up a piece of you and your eye color. And then this, as we said before, will make up just one little tiny piece of your eye color, and then you'll go on and on and on, so that you have chromosomes and everything else. So technically you can make like a giant like hula hoop to like explain all of you with just pipe cleaners and these cute little beads. Thanks guys, I miss you, bye!